Today's toy spot, we're going to be looking at the DC Universe Wave 9. This is figure 3, and today we're going to be looking at Guardian. Guardian, as you can see on the packaging, first time in 6 inches. First time. I believe he was also a Superpowers figure as well. Guardian here. Includes your collect and connect figure piece. In this case, it would be the other leg, the right leg. On the back of the package, the 7 figures in this wave. We have Wildcat, we have Deadshot, Guardian, we have the very impressive Green Arrow, Black Canary, Mantis, and Black Adam. The biography on Guardian says Jim Harper was an ordinary rookie cop when he donned a costume, took up a shield, and became the crime fighter known as the Guardian. He soon found himself battling alongside other costume crime fighters against larger scale menaces, but he took on his greatest responsibility when he became the leader of the youths known as Newsboy Legion. They helped him fight injustice, and he helped them finish their homework. Lame! Statistics: first appearance Star Spangled Comics number 7, 1942. Real name Jim Harper. Occupation policeman and crime fighter. Base of operations Metropolis. Special abilities: superior athlete, possesses nearly indestructible shield and helmet. So if you're a villain, don't shoot at his helmet or his shield. Just 411 on that. But that's packaging on Guardian. What we'll do is we'll get this guy opened up. We'll have a look at the collect and connect piece, and most importantly, we'll have a look at Guardian. So stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. And here we have Guardian. Of course, before we look at the figure, it's checklist time as we always do here. Guardian comes with the other leg, the other large leg of camo. So what we'll do, if you've been following my last 2 reviews, you'll remember that Black Canary came with the underoos. Black Adam, the other black, came with the leg of camo. So now we're actually going to take the other leg and we're going to snap it. You know, it didn't even click. There we go. We're going to snap it into place, and just like that, we've got a stump. We have what looks to be a tree with some legs. I'm convinced it's going to get better than this. But as you can see, just as a comparison again, how tall this guy is going to be. You can't even see his head. He's being covered by camo's very large legs. So if this isn't enough to get you guys psyched about seeing camo, I don't know what else I can really do. But I know what I will do right now is I'll move these legs out of the way, and we will have a look. We're going to have a look at Guardian. I have to admit, I'll be frank, I know very little about Guardian. I can tell you though, his head is a bit loose. It's a bit loose on this figure. The coloring isn't bad for really what it is. I mean, it's a basic blue, it's a basic yellow. There really isn't a lot to it at all. The head is nice. Again, for what it is. You can't take the helmet off. The helmet is attached. It's molded as one piece. But again, he's got a bit of a loose head. His accessories, he only has really one. He has his shield. Very basic in design. No additional paint. It's really only got the single paint. It has straps on the back, which are at least not one color. They've put a couple of different colors on there as well. And there is really no clip for when putting the shield on Guardian. It's pretty much just a case of sliding his arm through. But there you have Guardian with his shield, his bulletproof shield. I mean, the figure is alright. It's not, again, to me, it's not really the jewel of this set. And really, had I not been any more interested than just getting the camo, this might have been a figure, had he been sold separately with no accessories, a figure I probably would not have picked up. Let's give you guys a turn around though. Now, you know, he might be for some people. Some people might like this figure. Personally, it's not really my cup of tea, as they say. It's not really my cup of tea. In the way of his articulation, he would have standard DC Universe articulation. He would have articulation in the head, which, as you can see, is very loose. He has the waist articulation. He has the mid-torso crunch. He has the ball-jointed shoulders. He can swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He can bend his legs in and out, back and forth. He can rotate the thigh, bend at the knee, and bend at the foot. Now, the question is, how do you rate someone like this? Clearly, this is a love figure. This is a character that, if you love him in the comics, and maybe you've grown up with him, perhaps this is a figure for you. If you are like me, however, who really hasn't followed this guy in the comics, you know very little about this guy, perhaps this guy really isn't a sell for you at all. Based on really my opinions of the figure, I would give this guy a 4. It's a low rating, yes. It's a nice figure, but it's on a character I really have very little interest in. So I'm going to give Guardian a reluctant 4, not so much for how bad the figure is executed, because the figure is executed really well, but again, on a figure I really don't have much interest for. So a 4 for poor Guardian here. He's definitely not really the figure to get from this set. But hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a toy spot. Today we were looking at the DC Universe Wave 9. It's the Camo Wave. It's my favorite wave. And today we were looking at Guardian. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more toy spots to come, including the remaining of the DC Universe Wave 9 figures. And in the meantime, I will see you guys next time. Later.